I mean, Connor he was outstanding tonight. I don't think he walked anyone. Seemed to be working ahead most of the time. There was really one inning where he didn't really command anything. He lost his fastball a little bit late, but as far as commanding it, but he had them all working. And when we jumped out to a big lead, obviously it's all about throwing strikes then, and he did it. So looking at this, we didn't walk a hitter all night. We played clean defense. Got a couple of big hits, and it's a good win on a Friday.
Okay. The first game of your Dave Evan.
I didn't even see Bob.
Okay. Well, I'm over here, Dave.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of this till today, but I guess their pitcher, Preston Johnson, before the season, he got asked what series he was looking forward to playing the most. Maybe you heard this. He said probably going to Arkansas, especially since last year they came in here and embarrassed us. It would be nice to go out there and do the same thing to them at their ballpark, at their home park.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, I see his point. We went in there last year and we played really well, and we got it going offensively that weekend, and some things went our way, and we had a great weekend, and you don't forget things like that. I know I don't if it happens to us, so it doesn't surprise me a bit. I don't think that it's stuck up on a bulletin board and over in our facility at all. It's just we had a good inning against him. He's got a good arm. He's a good pitcher.
What did you see on Battle's first home run tonight?
Well, looked like tried to sneak fastball in on him, and he just opened up and hammered it. I mean, he hit it a long way. He knew right when it left the bat that it was going to stay fair and that it was going to go a long way. And then really the second one as well, kept throwing breaking balls. They tried to slide another one in there, and basically he just hit a line drive that didn't sink till it hit in the bullpen. So two really good swings on a couple of 93, 94, 95 mile an hour fastballs.
It looked like before he hit the second home run that ball down the line might have been fair. You challenged it. Is that just kind of one of those things that's baseball sometimes? Or?
Yeah, it was probably fouled by a baseball length. Maybe, there a little bit of sand jumped up there too, just kind of aerated and sanded the field, and warm weather grass starting to look a lot better and spread. And that's what you do in this region. So, but he just missed it. Yeah. And I don't know, he had a pretty good night. I thought he hit that last ball well too. And he had a shift on, and they hit it right at him. But, he's got 5 home runs. He's got some power, got a lot of pull power, and, he's working hard on staying through the middle and going the other way. And you're going to start seeing some balls going to right center.
You guys had 12 walks out. How big was that?
Yeah, I didn't know we had that many. Honestly, I hadn't looked at it, but we had a lot of people on base tonight, and a hit or two, a couple more hits there. We scored double digits. I think that the one inning that was frustrating was, I don't know if it was the 4th or the 5th. We had bases loaded and 1 out. We didn't score. Took a strike 3 on a ball that looked like it was hittable, and I don't remember what the last guy did, but we got to drive in a couple runs there.
The first day you get a break where the shortstop, I guess he lost the ball in the sun or something, but then you can't capitalize. You're thinking, wow, that was a really big deal. And then the next thing, you guys get the 6 runs. I mean,
yeah.
Well, what did you think about the missed opportunity and then the way you guys jumped on?
Yeah, we were a little disappointed in the dugout that we had runners at first and second, nobody out, and we did not score. But you gotta give credit to Johnson. He pitched his way out of it. And then the big inning was, we manufactured a couple of things, got a couple of big hits, got a couple of balls that were hitting perfect spots. And, in this game, you have to have some things go your way. In that inning, a lot of things went our way. It's not like, we crushed a lot of balls. We split a gap with a ball. They scored 2, and Michael hit a ball that between the first baseman and the second baseman that kind of had eyes. And, it was one of those days where, like I said, first half of the game, a lot of things went our way.
It was different years, different teams and all that, but you've beaten Mississippi State seven in a row now. Of course, you get to play them at 20, but that, what do you think about that? I mean, having a 7-game winning streak against such a quality program.
Well, it's hard to do. It's hard to beat anybody 2 games in a row when they're really good, and they've been really good. And it's baseball. Sometimes it just happens. We've had some runs over my time here when for some reason we can beat somebody that's real good, and another team's got a little bit on us. I won't go into it, but I know who I'm talking about. It just happens. We've just played well against them. It's not like they're really giving us anything. Tonight they did with the walks and a couple of errors, but in the past, we've just swung the bat well and pitched well. And again, it all started with Connor Nolan on the mound tonight. He was really good.
That home run Connor gave up was the first one he's allowed this season. I know in the past it's been something that he'd struggled with. What's been the key to him limiting the home runs this year?
Keeping the ball down, not making mistakes in hitters counts. That was a 1-2 count, and then I think the pitch before was fouled off to keep it at 1-2, and then he hung a curveball or breaking ball, and it was belt high. And usually when Connor misses with a breaking ball, it's down. And, I guess it was, Logan Tanner hit it out of the park and did a nice job with the pitch. He hit a mistake, and that's what good hitters do.
Coach, you brought in Vermillion and Ramage after Nolan. Just what do you think of those 2 guys?
They came in and did a great job of throwing strikes, and that's what we wanted. A couple of veterans to go out there and just go 1 inning each, and both available for the rest of the weekend. And, that's what we want. That's what I said after the game to the team, is that bullpen came in, and when you got a 7-8 run lead, you throw the ball over the plate. You make them earn everything they get, and that's what they did.
All right, I think I heard on the radio that Ron Polk was here. You got to talk with them before the game. What was that conversation like? And what was it like?
With Ron? There's a lot of conversation with Ron. Ron, he's awesome. Honestly, I think he's doing color for the other team or for Mississippi State with their radio. And, the few of the things were rosters and Title IX. It was just, you got all this history on us. There's a little bit of scholarship stuff involved. There was just a couple of funny things about maybe the transfer portal and coaching these days, and just Ron being Ron. And I just listened.
We're finally here. The top teams in college basketball have been determined, and the Final Four is set. Looking to wager on these games or the national championship? Head over to betonline.ag on your desktop or your mobile device and sign up today to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Just use our promo code BLEAV to get started. That's BLEAV. BetOnline remains your number one spot for all your updated odds and info, along with player props and new contests throughout the year. It's the best source for all your sporting wagering needs, including live betting and everyone's favorite Vegas casino and poker games. It's super easy to get started, so join today. Learn why everyone is saying BetOnline is the fastest and easiest way to wager on sports. BetOnline, where the game starts.